Good morning everyone, welcome to My Dream Academy. So as we all know, TSPSC notification has came out. So here we are trying to give you some detailed questions, previous questions, that is TSPSC AE previous questions. Subject is irrigation engineering. Irrigation engineering plays a very crucial role, and very simple questions from these subjects you will get in examination. So these are some of the previous questions now we are going to discuss. So first question, simple question. This is a duty of crop. Duty of crop is defined as. This question has appeared in TS Transco AE 2018. TS Transco AE 2018. So duty of crop is defined as. So we know mainly irrigation engineering, three definitions will be there. So one is duty, another one is delta, and another one is base period, and another one is crop period. So always if we focus on these four definitions, there may be one question from these four definitions. So now duty of a crop is defined as. So options, four options will be there. So all four confusing options. So water required for irrigating unit area of land. Next, area irrigated by unit volume of water. Area irrigated by unit volume of water. So depth of water required for irrigating unit area of land. Next, both 1 and 2. See, always if option is both 1 and 2, normally 90% of students goes with both 1 and 2. Why? Because that is the mentality and mind reading of the students in examination. So don't go for both 1 and 2. If both 1 and 2 is also there, answer will be in above 3 options. So duty of crop is defined as, simply what we know, duty means duty, D is equal to A by Q. Duty D equal to A by Q. So area will be hectares, area will be expressed in hectares. Area will be expressed in hectares. And discharge, we know discharge will be expressed in Qmex. Discharge will be expressed in Qmex or meter cube per second. So what is the answer? Area irrigated by unit volume of water. Area irrigated by unit volume of water. So in a simple way, if you remember like this, duty is expressed in hectares per cubic. So unit is also very, very important. And one more thing, relation will be there, and we will discuss it here. So second question is, the duty of crop is 1500 hectares. In base period is 120 days. So what we have to find out here, delta we have to find out. So we know relation between duty, delta, base period. We know relation between duty, delta and base period. So what is that relation? Duty, delta, base period relation. We know duty D is equal to 8.64 into B by delta. So now here we have to find out delta. So we can write delta is equal to 8.64 into B by D. So if we substitute all values, given values, delta is equal to 8.64 into B is 120 by 1500. So you will get 690. You will get 690 mm. So here answer is in mm. Answer is in mm. So this is the one method, and one more method is, if you take delta. So if you calculate delta in centimeters, it is easy to convert it into mm. So 8.64 B by D, it is for delta in meters. So if you do another formula, if delta is in centimeters, that is 864 into B by D. So this is when delta is in centimeters. So if you calculate 864 into B by D, it is very easy, and in a quicker way you will get answer. So here the duty of a crop is 1500 hectares. In base period is 120 days. The delta of crop is 690 mm. So this is TSPSC AE 2015. TSPSC AE 2015. Next, coming to third question. Duty should clearly state. So TSPSC AE 2015 question, duty should clearly state A. Time of measurement of water. B. Place of measurement of water. C. Method of measurement of water. D. Maximum rainfall. So just now we discussed duty is nothing but place of measurement of water. Duty is nothing but place of measurement of water. Next, coming to fourth question. Correct statement from the following is. Correct statement from the following is. See, from the four definitions only, here we got four questions. So crop period is slightly more than base period. Base period is slightly more than crop period. Crop period is equal to base period. Crop period and base period are expressed in hours. So as all we know, from the four options, this one and this C, D and options we can eliminate easily. So these two are confusing options. So A, crop period is slightly more than base period. Always crop period will be more than base period. So that thing you have to remember. Next, fifth question. For no tension to be developed in gravity dam, the eccentricity should be. So this is very easy question, but so many students will do mistake in this question. For no tension to be developed in gravity dam, the eccentricity should be. This question is TSPSC AE 2015. So option A, less than B by 6, greater than B by 6, E equal to B by 6, E equal to B by 12. So what is the answer? Simply eccentricity should be less than B by 6. What is B? Base width of dam. So sixth question. Water stored in a reservoir below minimum pool level is called. TSPSC AE 2015. Water stored in a reservoir below the minimum pool level is called A. Valley storage, B. Dead storage, C. Surcharge storage, D. Bank storage. So every time we will get one question from terms used in dam. Terms used in dam. So here answer is dead storage. Minimum water stored in a reservoir below minimum pool level. You have to see that below minimum pool level. Minimum pool level is called dead storage. Coming to the seventh question. So dead storage in a reservoir is provided. Why we are providing dead storage? So normally dead storage, where we will provide dead storage? Below the gates. So dead storage in a reservoir is provided. This question is TSPSC 2015 AE. TSPSC 2015 AE. So if we see the options, A. To meet emergency needs. B. To migrate floods. C. To accommodate the still trapped in reservoir. D. To increase the useful life period. So by seeing four options, so to meet emergency it is not required. To migrate floods it is not required. To increase the useful life period it is not required. So correct answer is to accommodate the still trapped in the reservoir. So normally the still will be trapped below the gates. So by using agitator, so we can remove that still by moving on a boat. So dead storage in a reservoir is provided to accommodate the still trapped in reservoir. So next, coming to eighth question. The major resisting force in a gravity dam. The major resisting force in a gravity dam. So we have two types of dams. We have classification of dams in irrigation. From that here we got one question from TSPSC AE 2015. So rigid dam, non-rigid dam will be there. So gravity dam means we all know gravity dam is a rigid dam. So A. Water pressure, B. Wave pressure, C. Self weight of dam, D. Uplift pressure. So water pressure, wave pressure, these are the forces acting on gravity dam. So the major resisting force is self weight of dam. So gravity dam resists self weight of dam. Next, coming to ninth question. Net freeboard is TSPSC AE 2015, same question. Net freeboard is. So this question will be repeated question. Net freeboard is, but we will give wrong answer. So option A, difference of level between MWL is nothing but maximum water level and FRL is nothing but full reservoir level. So B, difference between top of dam and maximum water level. C, difference between top of dam and FRL. D, difference between top of dam and bed level. So simply, what is net freeboard? Here he asked freeboard. Freeboard means from where we will keep the freeboard. Normally, this is the dam section. So this is MWL. So this is freeboard. So this is top of dam. This is top of dam. So now what is the answer? Difference between top of dam and maximum water level is nothing but freeboard, net freeboard. So next 10th question, a rock-toe filter is an earthen dam is provided on. So rock-toe filter in earthen dams, we have two types of earthen dams. Zoned earthen dam we have, homogeneous earthen dam we have, earthen dam with core wall we have, three types of earthen dams we have. So a rock-toe filter in an earthen dam is provided on. TSPSC AE 2015 question, very easy question, where we will provide the rock-toe upstream, no chance. Next down here, what we will provide here? Riprap. Riprap is nothing but stone pitching we will provide at upstream end of bund. So under the base of bund, no. Downstream end of bund, next last one is at the center. At the center, this is not core wall, so we will not providing at the center. So rock-toe filter is provided at downstream end of bund. Next, coming to 11th question, the condition for stability of a dam against overturning. See, everyone will remember overturning means only factor of safety. So factor of safety against sliding means factor of safety is 1.5, that is safe in overturning, like that we will think. So some may be like formulas. This is the irrigation textbook. If you see, you will get this formula. So P minus H by 3 by W into B minus X bar greater than or equal to factor of safety. W into B minus X bar by P into H by 3 greater than or equal to factor of safety. P minus H by 3 WB greater than or equal to factor of safety all. So what is the answer? B1. What is the answer? B1. When the condition of stability of dam against overturning. Next, simply 12th question. A surplus weir of an earthen dam with stepped apron is classified as. So you will confuse here. What is surplus weir? We didn't listen this term anywhere. So surplus weir is nothing but spillway. Surplus weir is nothing but a spillway. So a surplus weir of an earthen dam with stepped apron is classified as type D. Is classified as type D. Next, 13th question. When hydraulic jump takes place on sloping glaciers, when hydraulic jump takes place on sloping glaciers, the vertical component of velocity, increases, decreases, unaffected, increases and then decreases. See, answer is unaffected. So here we are discussing about slope. So they asked about vertical component of velocity. So vertical component will not be affected, horizontal component will be affected. So when hydraulic jump takes place on sloping glaciers, the vertical component of velocity remains unaffected. That is TS Transco AE 2018 question. So coming to the 14th question, the sill of notches in a canal is kept. The sill of notches in canal is kept. TSPSC AE 2015 question. So options are bed level of downstream channel, FSL of upstream channel, FSL of downstream channel, bed level of upstream channel. So where is the sill? He asked here, sill of notches in a canal is kept at bed level of upstream channel, bed level of upstream channel. So always sill will be at upstream side. So 15th question, the method used to remove the salinity of soil is, the method used to remove the salinity of soil is. So this is also TSPSC AE 2015 question. So A, flood irrigation, B, sprinkler irrigation, C, leaching, D, surface irrigation. So here salinity of soil, salinity means what? There is somewhat chemical present in that soil. So option is leaching. Why? Because flood irrigation, sprinkler and surface, these are methods of irrigation. 16th question, the process of making unfertile barren land to fertile land is called. The process of making unfertile barren land as fertile land is called A, soil conservation, B, land reclamation, C, gully erosion, D, afforestation. So land reclamation. So unfertile barren land to fertile land. Okay, so that is the process of making unfertile barren land as fertile land is called land reclamation. TSPSC AE 2015. TSPSC AE 2015. So these are total 16 questions from irrigation engineering. So surely from these 16 questions, surely you will see 1 or 2 questions in your AE examination which are going to be conducted in 2022 and 23. Definitely every TSPSC paper will consist of 40% of previous questions. So you may, after seeing this video, you may know that when you are writing exam, at that time sir said but we didn't listen. So don't neglect. So this concentrate on these 16 questions, definitely will get 1 or 2 marks. So this is My Dream Academy. So we are trying and we are keeping our efforts to gain your marks in your competitive examination. Diploma students don't know about AE examination and what is their position after completion of diploma in AE examination. So that's why we are putting our efforts to know you what is government exam and what is AE post and what is its level. So all will be explained when you come to institute clearly and detailedly. So please subscribe our My Dream Academy.